Well, right now, suicides among veterans are at an alarming rate. According to the Wisconsin Department of Veteran Affairs, 70% of those who die by suicide do not use VA services, but there is help available. So Quentin Hatfield is joining us this morning with a network available for veterans. Good morning to you, Quentin.
Good morning. Thanks for the invitation.
Absolutely. So let's talk about VetsNet. What exactly is it and how does it work?
VetsNet collaborates with agencies all over the state of Wisconsin, the other veteran service organizations, and the VA and the Wisconsin Department of Veteran Affairs to find services and resources for veterans and veteran families in need or in crisis.
And so why is re-entering society after a tour of duty a challenge for some veterans?
I think what most people don't understand is when a woman or a man enters the military, it's the job of the military during basic training and other training to strip down that individuality and create a person who is part of a team, understands team mission, knows that they always have someone who has their back, and they operate as a unit. So when a service member re-enters society, quite often they find they have no team. They don't know what mission is, and it's a discovery process to learn how to be a civilian after having spent time in the military.
And so VetsNet has a sponsorship program where anybody, military or civilian, can help out. What all does that entail?
That sponsorship program is designed for those service members who haven't yet come out of the military. It's called the Expiration Term of Service Program, sponsorship program, and it pairs a active duty service member 6 to 12 months before they exit the military with a volunteer sponsor here on the ground in Wisconsin to help them build a plan, discover the resources that need to be in place, whether that's housing, education, job, etc. Those things that need to be in place so that when they come home, it ensures a soft landing and they understand they have team in Wisconsin.
And so outside of that sponsorship, how can people help the veteran community?
There are many opportunities with the 500 or so nonprofit organizations in Wisconsin who serve veterans to volunteer to help those organizations deliver on their mission to the veterans they're serving. Those opportunities can be anywhere from equine service organizations, therapy organizations, canine therapy, etc. We're working closely with a Wausau organization who trains service dogs for service members suffering from PTSD or other trauma, there's all kinds of opportunities to volunteer across Wisconsin serving veterans.
Quentin Hatfield with VetsNet, thank you so much for joining us this morning with that important information.